Have you ever woken up and realized you're not living the healthiest life you could be? This was the stark reality for Lina, a 40-year-old woman who found herself grappling with the triple threat of diabetes, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol. It's easy to become complacent, to let the hustle and bustle of everyday life blind us to the choices we're making, or rather, the choices we're not making. For Lina, it was all too easy to lose sight of her health amidst the daily grind. Caught in the whirlwind of her day-to-day, Lina's life was spiraling into a vortex of poor health and lifestyle choices. Her meals were hasty, her sleep was fleeting, and her energy was constantly dwindling. She was riding a carousel of unhealthy habits and it was only spinning faster. Then came the wake-up call. It was a typical Tuesday morning. Lina was preparing for work, her body weighed down by fatigue, her mind clouded by exhaustion. She stood before the mirror and it hit her. The woman staring back was a stranger, a shadow of the vibrant, energetic woman she once knew. She was tired, drained, and running on empty. This was not the life she wanted, nor was it the life she deserved. Lina knew she was at a crossroads. She could continue down the path of neglect, letting her health deteriorate further, or she could choose to turn her life around. She could choose to prioritize her health, to nourish her body, to rekindle her vitality. The realization was harsh, but it was also liberating. Lina was not a victim of her circumstances. She was not destined to live a life of fatigue and illness. She had the power to change, the power to reclaim her health. And that's exactly what she decided to do. Lina realized change was necessary and she decided to take action. Change begins with routine. And so our friend Lina adopted a new one. A routine that would not only change her life but also significantly improve her health. Every day Lina would retire to bed by 10 in the evening. This allowed her to get a full 8 hours of sleep, ensuring that she woke up refreshed and ready to face the day. Her alarm would ring at 6 in the morning, giving her ample time to prepare for her workday. Food also played a crucial role in her daily routine. She made it a point to eat dinner by 7:30 in the evening. This early dinner ensured that she had plenty of time to digest her food before going to sleep. It also helped her maintain her calorie intake and avoid late-night snacking, a habit that often leads to weight gain. But perhaps the most significant change in Lina's routine was her decision to drink distilled water. Whenever she felt the pang of hunger between meals, she would sip on distilled water. It was a simple yet effective way to keep her hydrated and curb her appetite. To ensure she always had a supply of distilled water, Lina invested in a high-quality water distiller. She started distilling her own water at home and would carry it to work. This not only saved her money in the long run, but also allowed her to control what she was consuming. As the days turned into weeks, Lina began noticing changes. She felt lighter and had more energy. Her clothes fit better, and she found herself looking forward to her daily routine. It was the first step towards a healthier and happier life. This new routine was not easy, and there were days when Lina felt like giving up. But she persevered, reminding herself of why she started this journey in the first place. She knew that change was hard, but she also knew that it was necessary. After just 4 weeks, Lina began to see the benefits of her new routine. And this was just the beginning. The best was yet to come. A healthier lifestyle doesn't just lead to weight loss. Remember Lina? She was 40 and struggled with health issues like diabetes, high blood pressure, and cholesterol. She decided to make a change, and after just 4 weeks of her new routine, the results were already noticeable. Lina was shedding pounds, and it wasn't just about the number on the scale. It was the energy she gained that really made the difference. Waking up at 6 in the morning was no longer a struggle. She felt revitalized, ready to take on the day. The simple act of replacing late-night snacks with distilled water was making a difference. Lina was not only losing weight but gaining life. She was no longer a prisoner to her health conditions, she was in control. Her energy was infectious, and her zest for life was palpable. This was not just about living longer, it was about living better. 3 months into her journey, Lina went for a routine medical checkup. The doctor was taken aback by her transformation. Her health had improved significantly. Her blood pressure was stable, her cholesterol levels had dropped, and her diabetes was under control. The doctor was impressed and encouraged her to continue with her healthier eating habits. His advice? Stick to a diet of 80% vegetables and 20% meat. Consume less rice and flour, and include a hard-boiled egg a day in her diet. Lina took the advice to heart. She was determined to keep going, to keep improving. She was not just fighting her health issues, she was reclaiming her life. This journey was not easy. It took effort, commitment, and a lot of self-discipline. But for Lina, it was worth it. She was not just transforming her body. She was transforming her lifestyle, her outlook on life. Lina was on the right track, but she was far from finished. She had seen the results of her efforts and she was not about to stop. She was ready to keep striving, keep fighting, and most importantly, keep living. Healthy habits lead to lifelong benefits. This truth became Lina's living testament, 6 months into her lifestyle change. The 40-year-old woman who once battled with diabetes, high blood pressure, and cholesterol was hardly recognizable. Not only had she shed unwanted weight, but she also radiated an energy that was infectious. Her skin glowed with vitality, her eyes sparkled with zest, and her body moved with an ease that seemed to roll back the years. But what was the secret behind this transformation? It all boiled down to a commitment to healthy living. Lina had made the decision to sleep early, waking up refreshed at 6 in the morning. She made sure to eat her dinner by 7:30 in the evening, and when hunger pangs hit her, she reached for distilled water instead of unhealthy snacks. She distilled her own water, ensuring she was consuming pure and clean hydration. The most significant change, however, was in her diet. The doctor had advised her to eat healthier food, 80% vegetables and 20% meat. She incorporated a hard-boiled egg into her daily meals and reduced her intake of rice and flour. This was not an easy transition, but Lina was determined, and her determination paid off. At her routine medical checkup 3 months into her lifestyle change, the doctor was pleasantly surprised. Her health had improved significantly, and he encouraged her to continue on her chosen path. But the benefits were not just physical. Lina felt energized, her mind was sharper, and she exuded a positivity that affected everyone around her. She looked and felt younger, a testament to the power of good health. The path to good health needs effort, and any sickness is just an indicator of poor eating and lifestyle habits. But as Lina's journey shows, it's never too late to make a change. It's not an easy path, but the rewards are worth every sacrifice. Lina's journey wasn't easy, but it was worth it. What if you could feel as good as Lina does now? Imagine waking up each morning with energy and vitality, full of enthusiasm for the day ahead. Imagine feeling lighter, healthier, and more vibrant. This isn't just a dream, this is the reality Lina has crafted for herself. And it's a reality that's within your reach too. Lina's story is a testament to the transformative power of good health habits. As she faced health challenges like diabetes, high blood pressure, and cholesterol, she realized the need for change. She recognized that her sickness was not a life sentence, but rather an indicator of poor eating and lifestyle habits. She wasn't a victim of her circumstances, but instead, she was empowered to change them. She started sleeping early, waking up refreshed, and preparing for her day. She ate her meals at regular times, choosing balanced and nutritious options. She chose to drink distilled water, a simple yet powerful habit that helped her manage her hunger and stay hydrated. This wasn't a quick fix. It was a complete lifestyle overhaul, and she stuck with it. Over time, her efforts began to pay off. She started losing weight, gaining energy, and feeling better. Her health improved dramatically. Today, she's a picture of good health, looking and feeling younger and more energized. But the most remarkable thing about Lina's story is that it's not unique. Countless people have transformed their lives by making similar lifestyle changes, and you can too. If you're feeling tired, sluggish, or unwell, remember Lina's story. Remember that your health is largely within your control, and that a healthy lifestyle is the key to vitality and longevity. If you're ready to take control of your health, contact us at 806-81123 for a free health talk and exercise tips. Remember, good health requires effort, but the rewards are priceless. You have the power to change your life. You have the power to feel as good as Lina does now. So, what are you waiting for?